Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 10 of my Burgundy campaign here at Hearts of Iron 4, The New Order. And a hello to everybody who just shows up every 5 episodes. Good to see you here. Gee, I wonder who won in Germany. You know what? I'm not going to check. You're going to have to go and look at the other videos. So, anyway. We're dealing with this headless chicken thing. So, the goal here is we can ready the cleaver. Few key positions in our palms. Raise the amount of security officers trained a month. Now that's actually pretty good, but I think what we have to do... The landmark. I don't know. I don't know what we want to do here, actually. So this will anger the Willonians, whatever. We can decrease Willonian suspicion. Taste of victory. I think Willonia is just a loss from day one. In the meantime, though, let's keep building ourselves some more factories. This might have been pretty good, you know, before the German Civil War, if I'd gotten this going. But we got more military factories than ever. Let's get that missile up. Actually, no. Who cares about that? Let's instead get putting some of this into... Let's check our logistics. We're short on the tanks. Am I building any tanks? No, I'm not, actually. Okay, well, let's fix that. Okay. To ready the strings or not. I think we gotta... We can increase their loyalty to us. Oh, okay, well, let's say that's the only problem is that he's not particularly loyal to us, but if it'll switch him over. Yeah, let's do that. Ready the cleaver. The true sins against the Ordensstaat committed by the delicate and wild men of the north have continued to creep through our purified civilization for far too long. It is time to show our true tolerance for the disgraceful men, women, and children who dot the landscape of the accursed Willonia. We have tolerated these injustices against our regime for far too long and have allowed for the further corruption of our lands, coupled with the spilling of our own loyal blood across our soil because of it. No more whether it takes a single platoon to as many divisions. Yeah. We're destroying them. Jellicoe in England and Bennett in the United States. Not really the most thrilling people. Having said that, I might do Bennett sometime because it's my understanding that there's a path to both Yawkey and or Gus Hall through Bennett instead of going Goldwater. Okay, so... Yeah, we're firing Thiriat. Thiriat barely listened to the end of the sentence. He was distracted by the sounds of doors slamming open and yelling in German and French down below. He clamored desperately to the phone as if to a lifeline. Please, no, Herr Reichsführer, I have always been loyal, even if parts of the Legion... His voice trailed off as he realized the silence on the other end of the line, before he screamed as the door behind him slammed open. The secretary tried to grapple with the soldiers storming in for a few seconds before a shot rang out and showered Thiriart, the phone and the desk in blood, bone, and fragments. I didn't have the pacing of that sentence right. Thiriat held on to the phone for dear life, crying and begging into it as he was dragged away from the German SS officers, the phone line eventually being pulled out of the wall. Far away, the Reichsführer crossed out another item on his daily agenda as being complete. A job well done. The base loyalties of the legions will increase. Okay, that's good. Charlemagne is obedient once more. Glad we got that taken care of. Germany is restoring control over Central Europe. It's kind of interesting how... Yeah, because freaking the, I guess what we now call the Czech Republic, but yeah, this area here, isn't it not part of Germany initially, or does it break off when the Civil War starts? Gosh, I've played this game enough times, you'd think I would have noticed that by now, but I usually am in Russia or in the United States, so I guess I didn't really pay attention to it that much. Langmark is now disloyal. I'm sorry, didn't we just increase him? Did I miss something? Raise loyalty through fear. Let's look at the Rodomo here. Optimize, expand workforce. Yeah, let's expand the workforce. After that, though, or I guess we could do it now. How's the Charlemagne thing going? Try to figure out what's going on with these nightly disturbances at his place. Influence in Charlemagne territories in France. I don't know. Uh-oh, we're running out of laborers out here. We gotta be careful. You know, we don't need this many officers here. Let's drop that a little bit. Hold on, let's try to keep these ratios good. No. Oh, yep, right here. Let's take some of you out and put you in here. This is good. In some of these areas, the security police even greatly will outnumber the locals. That's good. That's good, though. There we go. Yes. Good. More factories, too. Successful investigation. What is this? Willonian Legion infiltration report. The SD have infiltrated the inner circle of the Walloon Legion. Hereafter, Standführer Thiriat hereafter referred to as Subject 1, posing as extra staff assigned to reduce the workflow of Subject 1. Subject reacted with great approval of their role, seemingly enjoying the presence of more subordinates to a command. He has taken to gambling and drinking after passing along many of his daily routines to the new workers. Significant amounts of illegal tobacco products and wine tend to be consumed during these events. So we're monitoring him. Our troops will begin deploying into Walloon. It's going to hurt stability and war support. That's how it be. Encouraging Ericsson. The Flemish, though defiant during the days of conflict in which the Ordensstaat fought so dearly for its right to rule in, have continued on to act as one of the most compliant and able legions under our control. Though they harbor a misguided sense of belovedness for their subservient bloodline in Flanders, Bert Ericsson continues to lead them for the sake of his people, and can be used as a deadly weapon in combating his rivals within Wallonia. Okay. Encourage him to take over all of Belgium, and it increases the loyalty thing. Alright, Germany's going after Poland. Poland has not fallen yet, though, right? Okay. Victory for the Democratic Front. Wow, West Paris. That's bad. I didn't realize how many people were out there. How many laborers I had in that area. Actually, yeah, we should keep this at around 5,000. Just to keep it simple. Alright. Yeah, wow, once that Radomo gets up and running, can really get a lot done in terms of dealing with that. But now we have to deal with the legions, of course. Charlemagne is merely obedient right now. Let's give some equipment to Langmark. Cool him off a little bit. Alright, we're still freaking waiting on this. Oh, no, we finished that investigation thing into Charlemagne, so... Or didn't we? Didn't it say we were successful? Fine, let's just look into the drug rumors. Another operation authorized. Oh, whoops, did I just accidentally authorize it twice? Well, oh, dang it. Is that going to cause an error because it was at 0% success rate? Huh. Military outlook. Inherited disaster. Is the South African War still going? Yes, it is. Oh, this is getting a little, a little crowded. Oh, you know what? I think that this kind of got overlaid or something. Oh, yeah, we're trying to get to fighting a ghost. I want to deal with this Leon guy, Leon de Grelle. Finally, the animals with Willonian have fallen. They're squashed under Ericsson's forces. We shall have peace through order, prosperity through clients. Yeah, and I just always skip over that. I'm just getting where it's just like, yes, yes, we're pure Aryans. Yes, yes, Judeo-Bolshevik. Bad. Got it. Understood. Heard you the first time. Unexpected setback. Yeah, I think that was an unintentional error. Let's try that again. I think it's because I hit the execute thing twice. So that's why it was going to for sure fail. Okay, allow Langmark oversight. They will become more loyal to our cause. Increase officer capacity. No. Or, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. We're keeping Charlemagne obedient, though. And we have been increasing our own, strength in a lot of these areas in terms of loyalty, so it's looking pretty good. There you go. That's how you get rid of dissatisfied workers. You replace them with factories. I'm imagining these factories just looking like, how would I describe it? An unexpected setback. Well, we'll keep trying. Let's try observing the new... No. None of these are going to work. Dang it. But I'm just imagining, like, if anybody has ever seen the movie 300 when they build the wall and they use the Persian scouts as mortar, like their bodies, that's what all these new factories I make look like. See, we can trade with the Siberian Workers' Federation. Never mind the whole, oh, we don't work with Bolsheviks thing. Our money's green and their chromium is strong. Actually, delete that. Let's adjust this template a little. I just want something like... Okay, what's the speed at? Speed is 40. If I put the engineers in there, it still stays 40. Good. Alright. No longer getting the austerity effects. Insomnia. Feeling that right now. The Reichsfuhrer was awake. This was nothing new to him. The stomach problems that had plagued him much of his life had often caused him insomnia in the past. And it was always a toss-up whether his nights would be one of blissful sleep within minutes of hitting the pillow or hours of thoughts. The rational side of him hated these moments where the mask of the Reichsfuhrer slipped ever so slightly and glimmers of old Heinrich bubbled forth in his mind, normally filled with grandiose plans and racial theory. Thoughts of his daughter Gudrun, of his home in Bavaria, even of his early skepticism about the old Führer. As usual, he cursed himself for indulging in un-Aryan weakness, and even considered leaving his Spartan bedchamber and go to bed in the grand bedroom of the castle to remind himself of who he was. Then came the part that he loathed most of all. The doubts. This wavering was something his subordinates must never be allowed to see under any circumstances. Usually he was able to beat these thoughts down within seconds, bludgeoning them with the steely logic of racial imperatives and realpolitik. But lately one problem kept badgering him, those accursed Walloons and their clear disloyalty. Some nights it had even taken him several minutes to put them from his mind, a level of unease and distraction he had not experienced since the 40s. Revolting. With a sigh, he got up and put on a uniform, walking over to his office. This had gone on long enough. It was time for the master of the farm to deal with the headless chicken running circles around his well-ordered yard once and for all. Picking up his phone and dialing a number, he briefly considered apologizing for calling at such a late hour, an instinct from his strict youth. Bah! Such weakness. The iron strength had returned to his mind and speech by the time he heard a drowsy "Ugh." "Yeah," from the phone. "Paper. I need Bert Eriksson of Division Langemart and de la Mazière of Division Charlemagne here by dinner time tomorrow. Arrange it. Weakness cannot be tolerated at any level." Alright, the taste of victory. We're almost done here. Loyalty will increase further. Training regiments across Walloon territory will focus on producing new and capable officers, one who will lead these troops into battle solely for the sake of the Ordensstaat above all else. Or Ordensstaat. Who knows? Investigating into the operation. No, let's not do that. I already don't like that we're not even getting the full point a day. Ooh, they are suspicious! Unexpected setback. Of course. Of course. Why would things ever work? I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over again. We can go home together with suspicious minds. We can make Langmark more loyal again. Ah, nah. We increase our influence in Charlemagne's territories, but it'll make them suspicious. But they're already pretty suspicious. Let's expand the camps one more time, then that's it. Unexpected setback. No, I would say that was pretty expected, actually. And you know what? Let's also standardize industrial practices. Okay, that's done. Here we go. Fighting a ghost. The whispers of the night, chilling and spine-tingling, creeping upon the winds of bloodthirst and murderous intent. The people speak of a ghost, a phantom which crawls on its belly across the dirt of our land, sniffing out the traces of our greatness. Hold on. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think the Walloons have finally made a mistake. Good. There's two of them. It is the nature of the subhuman to creep through the cracks and leak into the golden genetic line of the supreme Aryan warriors who make up the truly worthy population of the earth. However, no matter how worthy they may be, the disgusting tendrils of corruption have always been a great source of destruction for the Aryan. Once more we find ourselves facing this destruction again. Deep within the heartlands of former French territory, where the most corrupt and degenerate culture to ever have the unfortunate chance to rot this world has taken the sanctity of another group in stoking the flames of treason throughout the land, as so many claim independence and wage war against their rightful lords in the Ordensstaat. Our own state units within the SS have decided to defy the orders of their superiors in the Ordensstaat and proclaim themselves as some abominable form of independent from our command. Whether it be from starvation, degenerative brainwashing, or some other foulness upon the world, these men have defied the Reichsführer SS, therefore they must pay the price for their defiance. Already the soldiers of our forces have mustered in preparation and waged glorious war against the Defiant. If the Defiant rebellion seeks to insult the Aryan way of life like this, then they shall be exterminated along with the rest. Birds of a feather. Woo, we just took a lot of damage in terms of like political power and stuff. It's fine though. Oh, are these two, like, together? Is it a faction? We just... Huh. Okay, there's Leon. I knew he was alive. I didn't buy it, brother, because I'm not a mark. There we go. Alright, just get in position. We prefer independence with poverty to servitude with plenty. Hold on. Alright, let's get some last stand going, just while the front stabilizes. Okay. Superior enemy. Really? I don't know about that. Let's try attacking here. Yeah, superior my ass. Now, how many divisions do they each have, though? 10 to 20, 12 to 28. Oh my gosh, 12 to 28? Even if they just have 12, that's freaking insane. Ah! Stop it! I don't like it. Oh, I hate it. Alright. Who's ready to go here? Okay, you get sent out. You, really? We need 1% more before they can go. Come on, 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 come on. Oh my god! This is insane! How are they so friggin' strong? Where did the men come from? We've got like 6 divisions. There's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them are on the boats. This is craziness. Alright, we need you guys to like fight your way out. Alright, this division's ready to go. Why isn't he moving? Alright. Now we actually have, you know, helicopters that we could use. There's just so friggin' many of them, that's the problem. Oh, Jesus. Belgian National Order defeated the Valmis Nationalstaat in a war. Oh, so they were at war with each other. Okay, very strange, but whatever. Okay, obviously we don't have enough divisions to cover this entire front line, but we've got our combined arms over here. Let's put them to work. Come up here. We're gonna be able to run in without resistance. Yeah, you know what? They're stretching themselves too much. Why is my organization going away when I just freaking... I just walking, you know? Need to be recruiting. Faster, faster, faster. We gotta step on the gas. Okay, what's this Rodomo thing? Oh, there, yeah, we just beat him. Too easy, too easy. It looked worse than it was. Johann Pepper, Himmler's most trusted aide, was not at all surprised to find who else was waiting for him in the Reichsführer's stony office in the castle. Heinrich Müller was the most senior intelligent director of the Ordensstaat, while Karl Wolff was the head of the Reichsführer's personal staff. The trio met there often for the most serious briefings, and as usual, all eyes were on the 4th person in the room, the Reichsführer himself. That was a quick war, by the way. It was like 4 minutes. You join us at last. I would not let you leave for parents. There's industrial theft. Thefts happen at much greater intensities when the guards from the native legions are present, not to mention industrial accidents, deaths from falling material, vehicles breaking down, slaves escaping. I'm sure many of our men would find it most amusing to face a well-trained and prepared foe again, not the rabble of the French state or rioting slaves. So I want you and Wolf to take charge of organizing an investigative team. If these rats are really in our stores, you will smoke them out. Leave no stone unturned. Alright. So, hold on. We're done with the ghost thing. We're fighting a ghost. We have fought the ghost. What's this? Delitzschaltz. School is out. Division all around. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But... Or these new things that are available to us. If we were doing the Condor plan. Yeah, but whatever, though. I think the atom in our hands. You know what? Let's go ahead and get started on our true goal with the nuclear tests and stuff, but how about we also take a look at the domestic situation? We can't see the domestic situation. Okay, I guess we gotta wait till after midnight or something. No, I'm seeing nothing. I think the mod's having problems. Okay. We've got unfulfilled import requests of rubber from the Boer Republic. You know what? This probably would be a good time to say it's time to give a disclaimer, just because we have to all remember that at the end of the day, this is a mod, and mods, you know, can be flawed. That you know, crashes could happen or other issues. Sometimes they're just it's not that I'm saying like, oh, these devs suck or something, but you know, there's a lot of complicated code, I'm sure, that gets involved in these sorts of things. And so sometimes things can slip through the crack. Now, I haven't updated since I started this campaign, so I'm not sure what could be the problem. But so hopefully the save file will not corrupt. But yeah, I think now is just the time to say if Sunday this series just suddenly ends, it's probably because something happened and it just wasn't continuable, like for technical reasons. So just as a heads up. Very nice encirclements by Samara. Wow. The battle for Italy has begun. They're trying to figure out who's going to join what. But is the domestic situation going to come back ever? Surely it must. Well. Oh boy. The Pragmatists have unified Kazakhstan. That I don't think I've ever seen. I want to reach out to major powers in the region. Oh, when did the divine mandate of Serbia absorb Magadan? Well, dang, then if they can get out of eastern Serbia, that could be pretty dang strong, because after that, they just have to beat you know, the Serbian Workers' Federation, the Free Workers' Republic of Serbia, the Reformed Serbian Socialist Workers' Republic, and the Serbian Workers' and Peasants' Union, which shouldn't be too difficult. All right, a new day. Our new day. Yes, it is! Don't you dare be sour! It's Himmler hour! Anyway, history adorns men with several monikers, whether it be within their crowning, such as the Black Prince of the scheming Anglos, or it could be after their death, such as Vlad the Impaler of the brutish Wallachians, or it could be years after their efforts have become known to the world, such as the White Death of the subjugated Finns. However, history has seemingly flipped to the next page of the chronicle, as we true Aryans have truly been crowned with masters of this world, with the victory we have claimed today. Across the Ordensstaat, enemies flee for their lives in hope that they may escape from the fate that had been consigned to them from the moment of their birth as a subhuman. However, what these misguided, misshapen fools trick themselves into believing is that they actually stand a chance against the might of Aryan forces. Where they fell in battle, they surely shall not find themselves successful in what has become their inevitable retreat. Be they one of the decadent Frenchmen, a barbaric Belgian or Flanderian, or one of the judo Bolsheviks rallying behind the image of the red poppy, all have fallen against our true and glorious nature, a nature directly encoded into our genetics, as we have found victory once again in the face of the decadence of this world. Above all, however, this day proclaims a great triumph for the Reichsfuhrer SS in the face of the corrupt opposition that so desperately died against our might. Now is not the time to halt or falter from here. However, now is the time for planning. Dang, I'm getting the cadence wrong. Now, we back into the light of our conquest to bring glory to the vision of the Reichsfuhrer SS. The war is over. So we got a bunch of this stuff back, but yeah, we're still pretty deep in political power debt when you get right down to it. So that's just going to take a while. But our domestic situation and stuff is back. Langmark is revolting. Charlemagne is revolting. What the heck is that? The Willonians just took charge here in West Paris. What is up with that? Let's open some investigations. What is this red poppy? Our stores are coming up light. This is stuff with my, you know, what do you call it? Factory, the Rodomo. What do we want to work on then? Still want to look into Charlemagne. Come on! Find the drugs! We're never going to find the drugs. Spoiler alert, we'll never find the drugs. Ah! Well, I don't know if there would be another war like that, but let's go ahead and get some divisions up and running, and just so we could fill in a front line if we have another incident like that. A lot of state police, just had to fill the ranks, and then, you know, we'll use our mobile units as best we can. Per aspera ad astra. Wow, guys, Himmler and John Glenn, literally the same. Our first test was a success, admittedly a limited one. Our nuclear engineers are poring over the data, developing new methods of improvement. Rome was not built in a day after all. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and stop. I'm Conquering History Games. In the next episode, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. I guess let's start working on our true goals, start heading towards the future secured with our nukes. And I don't know what we're going to do with the domestic situation, because these two legions are revolting, but we already put that revolt down, so I don't know how that works. And hopefully we get some, successful investigation. Sorry for all the yawning. I just really slept awfully. I'm not bored with this at all. I'm certainly not. I'm just, you know. Alright. I'll see you next time. I'm Conquering History Games. Laters.